Wave knows Bpmradio Montreal ALLWAVE show, and today I got a special guest with
Janelle Estaa. What's up, Montreal?
You're not from Montreal?
No, I'm not. I'm actually from Toronto.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you were born in Toronto. You lived there all your life?
Well, I came to Toronto when I was 1 year old. I was actually born in the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I'm actually part Filipino, Japanese, and Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah.
So are you in what you do? I know you do modeling.
Yes, I do.
You do actress.
I do.
So you do all that. Are you in some type of agency, or you do it by yourself?
So I actually do freelance on my own, but I was first signed with one agency. I left them, but I'm currently signed with Orange Models. So I'm signed with an agency. Plus I do my freelance stuff. I find my freelance stuff is actually more compared to my agency stuff, but I do both.
What is the first thing you ever performed?
The first
For the model.
For the modeling stuff, I actually got put on one of the biggest clothing companies in Toronto, called Apparel.
Right.
So that was actually my first gig. First I got approached by photographers, and then all of a sudden it just went boom, straight to clothing line.
Nice.
So I did that, Apparel, and then after that was Six Side.
Okay, for the actress.
The acting stuff. I actually did some commercials. I did one for TD Bank.
Okay.
And then I am also on TV for Top $1 Million Agent. I did I'm season 4, episode 5.
Oh, okay.
So that was all improv, and that was a crazy acting experience because there was no script, right? So then you just had to do everything. So actually,
all the time.
Sorry.
You got to improvise?
Yeah, the whole episode we had to improvise.
Okay.
So it's like one of those shows where you're like house hunt. So I played like the wife in a reality show.
Who are some of the artists or model who came before you who inspired you to do this?
I love Adriana Lima.
Okay.
She's one of my favorite models. So I just love like the way she looks. She's like very presentable and classy at the same time. So I like that chic and classy look. Actress-wise, I would say Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
She's one of my favorites.
I always heard Angelina.
Yeah, she's just a good, like her acting skills are, like I love her. Even Julia Roberts, like stuff like that, yeah.
Growing up, who were some of the artists you were listening to? Like it could be from Toronto, Canada, or United States, or UK, anywhere.
Yeah. Growing up, I love my old school. I love my old school stuff. I DJ too as a hobby, so I'm always playing old school, mixing the old school with like new beats and whatnot. So I would say 112, Drew Hill, SWV, like the old school stuff, Brandy and Monica, and yeah, that's what I was listening to growing up. And I still listen to them.
White Jagged Edge is not in the...
Oh, Jagged Edge is, okay, my top 3 is 112, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, Silk, Jodeci, like those are, I like the sexy type R&B.
And as now, who are some of the artists you listen to now? Or
you have to say Drake, right? Drake from the 6. I listen to Drake a lot. I love Lil Baby. I'm very I have like 2 extremes, so it's either like the old school, like the soft R&B, or like trap. There's like no in between. But I also love like dancehall. I'm still not current about the new dancehall right now, but like the old school dancehall, I love that stuff.
Nice.
Love it. Yeah, I would say Drake, Lil Baby, Future. I love Future. And Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
A lot of people think that the model thing, the acting, maybe an easy job or always fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to develop the part who's hard and the less hard part?
Oof. I would say the hardest part, it's long days. Sometimes you have really long days, like even especially on TV. Like we were shooting for 3 days in a row. And I had to the worst was because I had to shoot in heels, so we had to wear heels like the whole time.
Wow.
But they're very accommodating. Like sometimes, like TV, you could kind of cheat it a little. So we had like little stools put up, so we get to take off our shoes and then step on the little stool. So it's a little cheat stuff. But it's long days and a lot of work.
Wow.
Yeah. a lot of work.
And do you travel? It's a work where you travel a lot, right?
More or less. I'm still within the city, but I'm able to. I've done shoots and commercials where it's been aired overseas, but I haven't traveled yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but eventually, hopefully soon, I get to travel a lot. I still have to keep putting that work. I've only been doing this for 2 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
For all the aspiring model and aspiring actress or actor, what advice you would give them?
Oh, keep putting in work. Just keep working. Whatever. Go to every audition. Go to every like. If you feel the opportunity is where you want to go in your career, like modeling and acting wise, then do it. In the beginning, there's some shoots I've done where I've done it for free, just like freelance, just to get my name out there, my brand, showing people that I could do like the modeling stuff. I could shoot, I could act, I could do all of this. Just keep putting out content too. Especially if you're trying to push your social media, put a lot of content. So it's a lot of work.
So you shoot also?
Well, I do photo shoots.
Okay, yeah, photo shoots.
Yeah, photo shoots. I do YouTube clips, like I've done comedy skits. And you know what also helps too is actually collaborating with other artists. So that helps push your brand and it blew up like crazy. Like in the past 2 years, I've just been nonstop, like every day. And I also had to like, now I'm at that point where I have to like kind of say no. It's
because
too
you got
much.
too big.
Yeah, and it's like a balance too. And I also took on like a lot of new projects as well, and that's taking up my week. So I still work full time. So eventually, this is kind of like my side thing. The modeling and acting is crazy because everyone thinks that I do this full time. Like, no, I only do this part time. But it keeps me busy as heck.
Yeah.
Really busy.
In the summertimes, it's even more.
Yes. Yeah. I find from March to September, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Like I'm going to auditions like every 2 days. Like I would go during my lunch, boom, audition, and then come back to work.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm still like a working model, but just really.
So
really
is
busy.
there a lot of people approaching for?
Yes, yeah. I actually got my start off with photographers, and I started shooting with them. They just wanted to shoot me, put in their content, and then everyone started to notice that, oh my gosh, this girl could actually do shoots, and she's really good at it. And then I got approached by clothing lines and then after the clothing lines, I actually got hit up by agencies. So it was the agencies, and then once the agency stuff, then I started doing commercials, TV, and whatnot. And then I'm also on Toronto Talk Sports podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm actually one of the hosts and creative directors of Toronto Talk Sports. Shout out to my TTS team. So we record once a week, and then we air every Friday.
Nice.
So there's that, and just life in general, because I try to keep active and keep a work-life balance in a way, but it's really tough now compared to before. I'm like, oh my gosh, like so much change within the past 2 years.
Do you want to tell us more about your last stop and your next stop?
Ooh, I actually did 2 music videos. One is with Hollywood Sauce featuring Tory Lanez. So that video should be coming out, I think, the end of this year. We still have to shoot one more scene. And then the next one is actually with Alpha Soundwave featuring Michael Messiah. And that song is Let It Go. And that should be dropping like any week now. So I'm so excited.
Nice.
So that's going to be really big. So,
Nice.
My future stuff, I'm actually, I have 2 projects coming up for short films. So eventually I'm going to get into the short films and stuff. My goal is a movie.
Yes. Soon. You want to leave us your Instagram and network so everyone want to reach?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Janelle Estaa, JANELLEESTAA. I'm also on Snapchat and Facebook, so you could same thing, just Janelle Estaa.
Bpmradio ALLWAVE show. Janelle Estaa. Salute.
Thank you.
Accessible from anywhere in the world.
Wavy tones.